Most people know him as the man who cut off his own arm to survive. But Aron Ralston's story is far more than just a tale of pain and desperation. It is a lesson in courage, the will to live, and the triumph of the human spirit. Aron was an adventurer, a thrill seeker, someone who found peace and purpose in the rugged landscapes of the American West. Born in Ohio and raised in Colorado, Aron left behind a promising engineering career to pursue his passion for climbing. He wanted to challenge himself against nature, to see what he was really made of. In April 2003, he set off alone into Blue John Canyon, a remote part of Utah's Canyonlands National Park. He told no one of his plans. He was experienced, well-prepared, and confident. But then it happened. While descending into a narrow slot canyon, Aron dislodged a boulder. The 800-pound rock came crashing down, pinning his right hand and forearm against the canyon wall. Trapped, alone, no cell signal. No one knew where he was. The pain was immediate. The panic, overwhelming. He struggled for hours, trying to move the rock, to slip his hand out, to scream for help. Nothing worked, and no one came. Day 1 turned into day 2, then 3, then 4. He rationed his food, just a couple of energy bars. He sipped the last drops of his water, and when that was gone, he drank his own urine. Each night, the temperature dropped below freezing. Each day, the sun scorched the canyon. He started recording messages to his family on his video camera, believing he would never see them again. He etched his name, birth date, and presumed death date on the canyon wall. But still, he wasn't ready to die. On the 5th day, his body began shutting down. He hallucinated. He drifted in and out of consciousness. And then, something shifted. He realized the only way out was to amputate his trapped arm, using a dull multi-tool, something not even sharp enough to cut steak. He began the unimaginable. First, he broke the bones in his arm by leveraging his weight. Then he slowly cut through flesh, tendons, and nerves. The pain was excruciating, but he didn't stop. He couldn't. After over an hour, he was free, bleeding, exhausted, and delirious. Aron rappelled 65 feet down a cliff with one arm, then hiked nearly 6 miles before he encountered a family of hikers who called for help. He survived. But Aron's journey didn't end there. He didn't retreat from life. He leaned into it even harder. He became a motivational speaker, sharing his story of survival with millions around the world. He wrote a best-selling book, Between a Rock and a Hard Place, which was later adapted into the Oscar-nominated film 127 Hours. Starring James Franco, Aron returned to climbing, to biking, to kayaking. He even became a father. His story teaches us that sometimes life will pin us down. It will trap us. It will test the very limits of our endurance. But within each of us lies a power greater than any obstacle, a will to survive, to overcome, to choose life even when it means losing a part of ourselves. Pain is real. Fear is real. But so is strength. So is courage. Aron Ralston showed the world that when all hope seems lost, a single choice, made with heart, grit, and faith, can change everything. Your breakthrough may come in the darkest canyon. Don't give up. Don't give in.